Hey YouTube, back with another beer review. Today we have this, the Ranches. It's called Brouwerij de Moersleutel. They are from the Netherlands and they make awesome beers, like especially stouts, those really creamy stouts, but also IPAs. They started in 2016 with 4 guys. They started the brewery. At that moment, the dad and another guy had already a brewery, so some guy stepped over and bought this brewery, the Moersleutel. So from 2016 isn't that long, but they doing really well. And in the Netherlands, everybody in the craft beer scene knows this brewery, the Moersleutel. So this is a NIPA, a New England style IPA, with Idaho 7, Mosaic and Cascade hops. It comes in at, I didn't watch that part, 6.5% ABV. So okay, we're gonna just open it and get some tasting notes, guys. The label is awesome. I will show you, like the red and the guy who's actually like a very strange creature. This is some kind of octopus, but it is like the tail of the rat. It is more like, yeah, you know, the dragon. But okay, I have my teku. It's called teku. The style, the form of the glassware is called teku. So it's from other half, you know, from the USA. This glass, and it's especially for all kinds of styles of beers, to be honest. Not only IPAs, but it works well with all styles of beers, I think. So also IPAs, of course. So I'm gonna put the can here again. Let's get the wrenches on there, so you know what beer it is. I'm gonna put it a little bit aside, but I got to watch out because there is a hole here, yeah, so it doesn't fall in. It's okay. Real fruity, like also really malty, orangey. The Idaho 7 is a really special hop, to be honest, and a kind of new kind of hop. So it does deliver all these tropical fruity notes. Yeah, so okay, we're gonna dive in. Cheers, guys. Really nice, really nice. And you know what's the best parts when you drink an IPA? When you drink an IPA and you want more, if you want more of it, you want to take another sip immediately. This beer does give you that feeling. Like, it's so smooth and balanced. It isn't overly bitter. You can get all these fruity notes. It is a little bit dank. It has a little bit of a hop burn also, but nothing to be worried about. It's really balanced. It's really clean. Yeah, now the bitterness comes a little bit more, but the NIPA, the New England style, doesn't deliver much bitterness comparing to your West Coast style IPAs. No, this is really well made. I really like this one. They used quite some hops in here. I am sure of that. And it is kind of hazy, like orangey in color. It had the 2-finger head to it. So, okay. I think it's a very nice beer. It does have a little bit that piney note to it, but also all these tropical, like pineapple, orangey notes, some citrusy notes, some peaches in there, some mango. You get all these flavors. The Cascade hops does make the beer taste a little bit like pine. You know, the pine needles. That's the one that's actually doing it. The piney notes to it. So The Idaho 7 and the Mosaic are of course very fruity hops. So okay. I'm gonna give this, guys. For me the bitterness is a little bit too much at the back. Because it is really smooth drinking, but then the bitterness stays a little bit too long for me. If we're talking about an IPA. So when you had your first sip, it isn't that big of a deal. But when you had 2 sips after each other, the bitterness is hanging more and more. So yeah, it could be a little bit less bitter for me. But overall, really nice. I'm gonna give this again my favorite rating, 7.5 to maybe 7.75 out of 10. I think I'm not going for an 8. If the bitterness was a little bit less, and it was, yeah, then I would give it an 8. But that's the thing that let me down a bit. But okay, I'm gonna round it up. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, a beer dick is Dr. Ray. Cheers.